What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Sure to like and sub, and let's get into this. The course corrections are coming fast and furious today. We've seen the exiting of Jennifer Salke from Amazon MGM Studios. And while this might not be a course correction, but it was something that we've all been calling, and that was the intentional destruction of the Ubisoft franchises. Intentional or otherwise, but certainly the destruction and dilutement of their franchises so that Tencent could buy it up on the cheap. And that's what we have. And shout out to what we are, the media now. I saw this first from Hypnotic. And before I get to the actual news source, I'll get to the news source because we are the media now. So here is Hypnotic. Ubisoft has officially sold its video game franchises and formed a new subsidiary, giving Tencent 25% ownership and royalties. Ubisoft did so well with Assassin's Creed that they were still forced to sell, i.e., they did not do well with Assassin's Creed, as we all knew they weren't. This new subsidiary is already worth more than Ubisoft itself with the massive investment from Tencent. This new subsidiary will own all the intellectual properties of the video game's IPs Ubisoft formerly owned. Great work. At least you can ratio people on X. And he does a follow-up here. For those further curious, again, what this means is Ubisoft sold their franchises to a new company that they have full control over, but is backed 25% by Tencent. This new company that will operate and produce their established franchises has a massive 25% stake by Tencent, giving them economic stake in the company, meaning everything's going to be friendly to China. Now, that might mean less woke, but this is a CCP victory. Ubisoft will now have to pay royalties to Tencent on every single major franchise video game sold under this new company, thus resulting in less profit per sale to Ubisoft for their franchises and engagement holders, stockholders. While Ubisoft maintains full control, Tencent saved them now only to continue to garner more control later. They have been doing that for years. Ubisoft had to sell these franchises to the new company in order to keep control over the actual company of Ubisoft. It is an interesting dynamic going on. For now, they maintain full control over this new subsidiary, but they still have to pay regardless if they didn't. So we are seeing that, yes, new subsidiary injection of 1.16 billion yen from Chinese-owned Tencent. So here's what Yves Goulamont says, as we accelerate the company's transformation, this is a foundational step in changing Ubisoft's operating model that will enable us to be both agile and ambitious. We are focusing on building strong game ecosystems designed to become evergreen, i.e. games as a fucking service, growing high-performance brands and creating new IPs powered by cutting-edge and emerging technologies, i.e. are you going to use the same goddamn teardrop engine and Snowdrop engine, whatever it is, with the creation of a dedicated subsidiary that will spearhead development for 3 of our largest and ongoing franchises. Tencent will be coming aboard as a minority investor. We are crystallizing the value of our assets. That's, of course, Far Cry, Ghost Recon, Assassin's Creed. Holy hell. With its dedicated and autonomous leadership, it will focus on transforming these 3 brands into unique ecosystems. The president of Tencent at the bottom said, "We are excited to extend our long-standing partnership with Ubisoft through this investment, which reflects our continued confidence in Ubisoft's creative vision and exceptional talent." That's why we want 25% take in it. You can see them here still trying to say 3 million players not bought the game, but 3 million players through digital and Ubisoft Plus. We just pay $15 once and you get to play the whole game. So, okay, congratulations. We know you need to sell at least 10 million copies, and they're nowhere close to that. At best, we've heard they've sold 1 million copies. You could see here, this is the live feed right now on Thursday after work. 26,000 people playing it, only 34,000 in the last 24 hours. A far cry from the peak of 89,000 that we saw the recent AAA game, Dragon Age, hit. So, yeah, this is not good. You see that downward trend from that all-time peak, just down, 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 down. This is not going to do any better. And there it is. Holy hell. So Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six are actually the brands. So that means Ghost Recon, Division, God knows what's happening to them. Maybe they'll make other subsidiaries. Who knows? But for right now, there's a new subsidiary that is controlling Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six brands. Tencent has a 25% control of that they paid 1.16 billion yen for. And that's the story, Morning Glory. So Whether this was the plan all along, I would argue it was. If this means that now maybe we'll see a little more based rejecting of Western ideology, I don't know, but they certainly have the clout to do so if they are so inclined. Either way, let me know what you think about all this. By all means, make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you. And push the button first.
Well, bye.